Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as Drake that made the blogs and the headlines in the rap and hip-hop world news once again. Now, I did cover what went down this past weekend at the Nostalgia Show in Canada, where he gave this speech on stage. Talked about having fake friends, people stabbing you in the back. Fans was there recording that. It got sent to the blogs, got shared everywhere on the internet, of course. And with what happened with Kendrick Lamar and how everything played out, you know that was going to become a little bit of a conversation in a certain pocket on the internet and things like that. Well, he was out there, it was different people, and I didn't catch what else had happened in that time where they said, hey, he had played the Beyonce song, and I heard that on Twitter, Me, Myself, and I. But afterwards, he went to his Instagram story and decided to post a pic up of Solange that was taken after the incident that went down in 2014 in the elevator with her, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Then he also came after that and posted up a picture of Aaliyah. Now, we've been seeing Jay-Z in the blogs with everything going on with Diddy, and on a certain little small percentage of the internet, they want to tie him into this somehow, some way. And Drake most definitely, I don't know exactly what he meaning with this shot. I can't speak for him, but this is not going to be taken in any other way than you try to get something slick off right now. You listen to a song, you know the blogs is going to pick this up. Why are you posting this picture of a Solange? People going to look at it like you taking subliminals and things. Drake has been accused of being a subliminal guy. I would just tell Drake this, bro, like, you ain't learned about speaking on niggas' gals and wives again already. You know, I mean, Jay-Z and Wayne, they had they like little thing when they said something about kidnap your lady money, that nigga, you ain't really got my lady money, da-da-da, and all that. We remember that, but that was like just some cool lyrical type stuff. That wasn't even that big deal. That was just like that. But this right here is like this coming out of left field, just keeping it all the way 1,000. Kendrick Lamar might jump on his next song and say, I'm going to inherit that beef you got with Jay at this point, because that's what he been on. And he really didn't move on past the battle. He got his little jabs he throwing out there. Drake throwing his jabs out there as well, too. But I'm going to tell you like this, bro. The more and more Drake that harpers on this and does these subliminals and takes these shots, it's keeping him from getting back to what can really get him out of this jam that he in. Because you already took the L. It just is what it is, bro. You win some, you lose some. Everybody loses, bro. Jordan lost. Kobe lost. Brady lost. Wayne Gretzky lost, nigga. Jay-Z took a loss when he went at Nas. How did he bounce back? You gotta put out music. And when you focused on trying to be subliminal on the internet, doing these little things and situations like this, it's gonna come off as you still worried about it. And this is the little thing that people in the comment sections and the blogs is gonna pick on. You gotta get back to dropping fire music. That's all this is, bro. It ain't even that. You can't erase that L. That was fire. And when you have a fire that's burnt, that's stamped in history, the only way to fight that fire is to make your own fire. And that got to be fire music. But there's more and more you keep getting on here giving speeches, it's going to come off as you're bothered. It's going to come off as you just don't want to take the L. And it's going to linger around even more, man. It just is what it is. I'm going to come on here and speak the real. And this is what people should be telling Drake directly, nigga. Get in the studio and drop some music, or just chill out on the internet antics. When you worry about these blogs, this media, and things like that, or trying to be a part of these type of conversations, it's going to always come off as you bothered, bro. And the more and more you bothered, the more and more it's going to seem like you ain't moving on from this situation. As now, the torture going to come even more, because Kendrick going to keep going up. We seen they said he just submitted all this stuff for the Grammys. Then they talking about a possibility of a stadium tour in the country and everything like that. There will be another moment in history for him if he goes and does this stadium tour after getting the Pulitzer Prize, having the Grammy nominations and everything else he got going on, the Super Bowl halftime headline show. This nigga really having a major run this year. I say 2024, the top two rappers or top three would probably have to be first Kendrick Lamar or Future, maybe Future first, because he did a lot of work, a lot of projects. Between Kendrick Lamar and Future And then after that, it's going to be, I'll say Kendrick Lamar first because the impact of that. Future just put out more music and things. But them two and then J. Cole. But it's like, Drake, you got to get active, nigga. Like, what is this? This ain't the way that you get back in the mix and throwing subliminals, nigga. You just finna bring more heat on yourself. But for some reason, I guess maybe he feels that Jay-Z's the guy that's helping pushing Kendrick, or he's doing this to get at him. I've seen that theory painted online. Bro, I don't get caught up in all these conspiracy theories. I think sometimes people create these narratives and dive too deep into them, and they want them to be true so bad they look and searching for anything. But maybe they do got some issues behind the scenes. Maybe Drake and Jay-Z do have a problem that I didn't know about. I always thought that them niggas did music together. I know that Jay-Z and Wayne is boys and cool and things like that, even though Lil Wayne didn't get selected to perform for the Super Bowl. I expected Kendrick Lamar to be there if they was going to choose a rapper. He had one of the biggest years in music, just keeping it all the way 1,000 with the impact, the way that he performs, and the catalog that he has is just the perfect rollout at this point in time. So I just think that Jay-Z made the best business decision. It don't look like it was done really just, oh, I want to get at Drake. I did see Drake post up Lil Wayne after it was announced that Kendrick Lamar was going to get the Super Bowl and things like that. Of course, we saw what Birdman and Nicki Minaj said. Bro, I don't know what's what at this point, but, you know, you playing with Beyonce, they throwing Solange up in there, and they posting Aaliyah. I'm like, I don't know if that make the best sense, bro. But Kendrick Lamar even turned down the Coachella performance, they said, because he got a lot going on with preparing for the Grammys and then preparing for the Super Bowl halftime show and possibly this football stadium tour, which would be big in history as well. I tell you like this, man. Kendrick Lamar, this is your dog. He like, you know, him and yeah, it's just that, man. And the more and more you focus on doing the subliminals, hey, it makes the headlines, it makes the blogs. I don't mind come on here and speaking on it, but I'm going to come speak the real. This is about rap. This is about music. And the music is the overall rider of all. You got to put out some hits. If it ain't no hit, it ain't going to stick. And if it don't stick, you're going to be caught up in the mix and focused on that L. You got to get your mind off the L in life. That's just what it is. When Jay-Z lost to Nas, how he bounced back, more music, focus, grind, kept it going with more hits. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.